I bet you Biggie bust him. He probably tried to fuck him. I told him not to trust him. Lyrically, I dust him off like flesh. Hit hard like sledgehammers. Bitch with that platinum brim. I am a diamond plus the hustler. Queen bitch, supreme bitch. Kill a nigga for my nigga by any means, bitch. Murder scene bitch, clean bitch. Disease free bitch, check it. I write a rhyme, melt in your mouth like M&M's. Roll with the mafia. Remember them? Tell them when I used to mess with gentlemen. Straight up apostles. Now strictly niggas the jostle. Kill a nigga for the figure. How you figure? Your cheddar would be better. Beretta inside the Beretta. Nobody do it better. Bet I wet ya like hurricanes and typhoons. Got buffoons eating my pussy while I watch cartoons. Seek to noon. Rap hand beers here. Baby drinkers beware. Mostly dope she wear. Frank kill niggas wise for 1.5. While you struggle and strive, we pick which bins to drive. The mafia, you wanna be them? Most of y'all niggas can't eat without per diem. I'm rich, I'ma stay that bitch. Who you loving, who you wanna be hugging? Roll with niggas that be thugging, bugging. In the tunnel in Esso, sipping espresso. Cappuccino with Nino, on a mission for the Lucicrino. I used to wear Moschino, but every bitch got it. Now I rock colorful minks because my pockets stay knotted. C-note after C-note, Frank boat hold 15 plus the caterer. You think you're greater?
You niggas got some audacity. You sold $1 million, now you have for me. Get off my dick, kick it, bitch.
Check my pitch, or send it for Sana. And I still stick your moms for her stocks and bonds. I got that bomb ass cock, a good ass shot. With hardcore flows to keep a nigga dick rock. Sippin' Zippendales up in Chippendale. Shopping Bloomingdale's for Prada bags. Female Dundada has no problem. Splitting cream with my team. Shit straight like 915. You know what I mean? Cruise the Diamond District with my biscuit. Floss in my Rolex rich shit. I'm rich, I'ma stay that bitch.
Man, what y'all know about Mama Mia?
But you don't want none. 6 sons indeed. They be the baddest, most criminal, serving and the camouflage assassin. Acting up, always bullets bringing tears. But you better not say shit about my kids, or you get scared. Lit up like Christmas trees. Wanna be mommies, understand who I am, the biggest of all. Runs my household and holds down your block. Open your shop, don't make me knock. Your dick in the dirt, I hurt. Behind the cheese and the product, faces the tortoise. Down, shot up from plastic toys. Yeah, we bout some funky noise. 86 Mom Volker and her boys. This is Mama's family.
I represent my new image for my new life. Yeah, I do. I represent my new image. I represent my new image with my new life. Yeah, I do. I represent my new image with me. Watch me hit him, get him from mama, I'ma send him. Let my desert equal, let him, let his family forget him. Get him,
hey, man.
My guidelines
Hey, man, all right. Hey, man, we gonna cut that Mr. Won't. Hey, man. Salute to the family. What's up with it? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth. This is indeed the Smoke City MobCast, man. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing community, man. Hey, man, be sure to go, visit the website, join the website, become an official documented member of the family, the La Familia, www.ldbcsports.com, man. Yes, www.ldbcsports.com. Yes, you feel me? Be sure to go do that, man. ASAP Rocky. Follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH. That's over all the social media platforms, man. You can catch me weekdays, 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Simple Truth Morning Show, streaming live via the Junior the Truth YouTube channel, as well as the Junior the Truth mobile app, man. So come holla at me. You feel me? Man, my brother, I am True Will. What's good with you, family?
I'm up in here cooling like a motherfucker. You ain't have to cut that off though, because that took me back. A lot of motherfuckers don't even know about Mama Mia and Mr. Womp. There he is.
Hey man, it was a different time, man.
Yes, sir. Them the days when the box Chevys, but yes, sir. Box Chevy knocking sound like a bunch of tin cans in that bitch.
Indeed, box Chevy with the spokes and Vogues, boy.
I had one. I had me a damn box Chevy. That motherfucker was tan too. That bitch was cold too. That was my baby. I had
a black one, but I didn't have a title for that bitch. You feel me? So I ended up having to get rid of that.
That's some real hood shit right there, though.
I didn't have a title.
Don't know about not driving around with no title on that bitch.
I had my nigga worked at the car lot, so he stole me a whole bunch of 30-day tags. So I just used to change.
Man, I was a king of changing them bitches out, bro. Motherfuckers don't know about that shit, bro. That's a hood shit.
Nah, man. So then I had end up, the lady I worked with, her mother-in-law died or got old, and I got her box Chevy. I bought a box Chevy for $300, bro. Garage kept box Chevy. My God. It was blue, had the Euros on the front. It was a 1983 Chevy with the Euros on the front. I called that bitch Lady Sing the Blues. That was her name. Lady Sing the Blues. That motherfucker, boy.
Yeah, she was pretty too. I know she was pretty.
Hey, man, I'm finna get me another one. My wife gonna be mad at me, bro, but I'm finna get me a box Chevy. Fuck the dumb shit.
I want me a Cutlass, bro. I want me a Cutlass Supreme, bro. Old school T-top. Yeah, I ain't gonna do nothing but put mag rallies on that bitch. That's it. Yeah, pipes on that hoe.
Mags and the pipes on that bitch. Oh,
that's all I want. See, you feel me? Motherfuckers don't know how that go, bro. They don't feel me, bro. That's it right there. That's it.
Be rumbling.
I had one back in the day, bro. That motherfucker was like the pinnacle car of all cars that I owned. It was an 88 fucking Cutlass. I had that bitch for a long time. That motherfucker, man, the belts could come off that bitch. That bitch was still ride. That motherfucker was built to last. My boy. I hate to get rid of that damn car, man.
Did it have T-tops? It was the T-tops.
T-tops, yes, sir. It was T-tops, silver. That was my baby. That was my bitch. I love that car, bro. I had 212s in the back of that motherfucker. Beat like demons. Sound like demons in the trunk, bro. I'm talking about it knock your breath out if you sit in the back seat.
I was about to say niggas hate sit in the back seat. I was just about to say that niggas hated sit in the back seat.
My boy hated that shit. Oh, it come with boom. All you heard was boom. And then back then, that's when I used to listen to Mia X and down Fiend. That Womp came, man, when Womp came out, nigga, I played that song on repeat everywhere I fucking went. You remember those old fucking CD players that came out like this and folded up?
Yeah.
The old school Jones. I had one of them. It was a fucking.
Was it detachable? Was it detachable?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I took that bitch out every time I got out that car.
Nigga could peel you. A nigga peel you, boy. Ain't nothing like coming back to your shit and it's wires. You see them wires, goddamn it, you be about to shoot somebody. You be trying to look for somebody to shoot. Hey, man. You come back in them wires hanging out, nigga
mad as a bitch, bro. Ready to fight everybody outside, man. Fuck you, nigga. I know you know who took my shit.
Yeah, or if you come back and you see that hole in your trunk, nigga, that little hole in your trunk.
Yeah, where the keyhole is. Yeah, when they pop that shit with that damn long screwdriver.
Yeah, hole.
Yeah.
Nigga, somebody getting popped, nigga. I don't give a fuck who's standing around. Somebody
I'm shooting everybody.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that shit.
Spread our whole hood down. Fuck that shit. Y'all give me my shit. Fuck that. I had 2 Pioneer 12s in that bitch. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I remember this shit like yesterday, bro. I had an Alpine amp.
Yeah, I was about to say, the amp.
Yes, I had the Alpine Special. I'm talking about the Alpine Special. I'm talking about the old school joint, the little small joint that the motherfucker had real 980 peak RMS. That motherfucker was the truth. I'm talking about knocking off motherfucker. I'm knocking off damn, because I used to hook up systems and shit. Yeah. That's what I used to do in high school and in the military. Nigga, I had a whole side hustle going on in the military, bro. Shit, you couldn't tell me nothing. Man, I know my uncles them taught me well. Like I said, I'm a preacher's kid. But my uncles and them shows in the street. They showed me everything they knew, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I can talk about this shit for hours, bro. This shit ain't take me back, bro.
Yeah, used to tuck them wires along the doors. Man, you ain't talking about nothing, Will. You ain't talking about nothing.
But bro, I used to do the special. I found out from one of my homeboys, a super nerd. He's like, man, bro, if you want to get the full sound out of your system, bro, go to Radio Shack and get some of them fucking bass blockers. They were capacitors. Hook them up to the door speakers and the rear speakers and just let all the bass play out your subs, hear all the word. Like my car was the only car. My Cutlass would ride down the road. I could be bumping that shit loud as fuck and everybody heard every word that said on the song. All you heard was sub, boom. When I drove past, all you heard was demons. And ever since then, I took that shit and ran with it. That's my whole shit when I hook up a system.
Yeah, I had a motherfucking crackhead too hooked up my system, bro. And that motherfucker put my he put tweeters in like high. He put the
right there in the front door.
Ooh, yeah,
that's all you heard. That's all you heard. And you play Ice Cream Man, hell yeah.
Or that and that man, you hear everything was so clear.
Yeah.
And then I had him hook my shit up too in my Suburban. I had we're gonna get to the show, y'all. I promise. I swear we're gonna get to
that shit take me back though, bro. You taking me back, bro.
I had a 1980, I had an 89 Chevy Suburban.
Oh man, I know that bitch.
The big hollow bitch. You feel me? Candy apple red. Yeah. So I had them motherfucking tweeters up high. And that was when that I was in college at the time. So that was when that 8-ball MJG, when that pimp hard.
Oh my God. I remember that shit came out.
That shit came out, bro. I had 315s in the trunk. I had them tweeters on high. I had another set of tweeters. I had 4 tweeters, bro. Motherfucker put in 4 tweeters. I have 2 tweeters up front. Then I had 2 tweeters like on the back row. And then I had them some speakers in the door, man. My shit was thumping.
Nigga, I was a Georgia boy, nigga. And I'm telling you, in the Marine Corps, you a Georgia boy and you got friends from down south. And then the motherfuckers see you pop on bass. And nigga, you know what I had to play. Had to bust out my Outcast.
That cast.
Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. I'm talking about all you heard, boom, boom, boom. Man, nigga. Niggas was stopping on the side of the street. And then when Big Boy came with when Andre 3000 came in with that part, see me in the mall the other day, heard a call from the other way where I just came from. Some nigga was saying something, talking about, hey man, what's up? Remember me from school? No, not really, but he kept smiling like a clown, expression looking silly, but he kept asking me, what kind of car you drive? I know you paid, I know you got bukus of folks from all the songs that y'all done made. Nigga, all the niggas was out here repeating that shit. That's my favorite Outcast, so I don't give a fuck.
God damn.
Then UGK, bro, 25 lighters on the dresser.
Nah, that's DMD. That's DMD, but UGK.
Yeah, DMD. Swishes and Doja.
Yeah, Swishes.
Yeah, Swishes and Doja. What was the other song by UGK that I used to bump real heavy? Damn, it was everything by UGK.
It was that. I'm gonna tell you what it was. Listen. One day you're here, baby, and then you're gone.
Classic. Hey, one day you're here, baby, and then you're gone. Yeah.
Stay ready, chomping at the bit. I know he's trying to get me
on that Trill. How the hell you gonna say Swishes and Dozes?
My bad, dog. My bad on hype. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. DJ D, I mean, you
Mac, my bad, bro. My bad.
That's DJ DMD.
My bad, dog. My bad.
Not on the UGK.
Let me make it, please. Let me make it. Mac, let me make it, bro. Let me make it, man.
Nigga, right
I got crunk. See, Junior took me all the way back. And I'm old too, so I got
Dirty came out. But we talking about 98, 99.
Yes.
Ghetto Dope was out because I had a box, 87 blocks, Fleetwood, my nigga.
See,
brown with the chocolate top. I paid $400. This old school had it parked in the backyard. I paid $400 for this bitch.
Y'all Texas boy different, boy. Y'all Texas boy different.
Oh man,
on 2 Pyramid 12s.
Oh man, I remember them shits, bro. You gotta let me make it though, Matt. You gotta let me make it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got my shit booked for the meet and greet too. I'm good money now. I'm waiting. I can't wait.
Let's get back to it. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Man, y'all follow me right here on YouTube. I am Trill Will, bro. Y'all already know. Hey Matt, just let me make it though, cuz. I'm sorry, man. I fucked up, man.
Salute to my brother. Stay ready, man. Stay ready in the building. Unmute your mic. What's up with it? Stay ready.
What's up with it, family?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Chilling. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Man, Stay Ready Boxing TV right here on YouTube, man. But to be honest with you, Google me. I ain't giving y'all niggas my name. Y'all know me. Google me. Run them algorithm up, nigga. That's gonna be the best way, nigga. I need more followers. Y'all Google me. That brings me more followers.
Yes, sir.
Goddamn. And I'm gonna get back to lives real soon. I'm finna revamp some shit around this bit.
Yes, indeed. My brother Red, man, Cadillac Red. What's up with the family?
Wow, what's happening with the Junior K Cully? You know what I'm saying? Chilling like a villain. You know what I'm saying? Got my special preserve rolled up. You know what I'm saying? For Smoke City Wednesday, man. Let's get it.
I smell smoke. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Shit, man. Right here on YouTube, man. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 4:15 Eastern Standard Time, 3:15 Central, man. We gonna be bullshitting on the Beltway. Make sure you check us out, man. And go sub, man. Go sub, man. We try to get them subs up, man. You know what I'm saying? We looking kind of slight out there in them streets, man.
Right. Quit fucking hating.
Yeah.
Quit fucking hating. Go sub. You feel? Hey, I got a question though, bro. I seen Tay Brown, Pretty Tay posted some paraphernalia. Was that that was a Usual Suspect shirt?
It was a Usual Suspect tape. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Did I see some panty draws?
Yeah, it was a Usual Suspect.
Oh Lord.
Hold on, wait. Cadillac. What does GTD stand for?
Got the draws, dog.
Wow.
They can't put the picture up. He said, I GTD up on them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We doing it. You know what I'm saying? We got bomber jackets. We got sweatpants. We got, of course, you know, we got the shirts and the hoodies. You know what I'm saying? Of course. You know what I'm saying? But we got leggings, we got purses, we got handbags, we got motherfucking gym bags, backpacks, panties,
shoes,
bras, shoes. You know what I'm saying? We got it, man. UsualSuspect6.com. Make sure you go fuck with the team. You know what I'm saying? We moving apparel, not merch. We got apparel. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Lord. Yeah, y'all go get that shit. Yes, Lord. I seen the draws, and I said, what does GTD stand for, Tommy? You feel me? I said, God, hey, Lord, them is penny draws.
Yeah.
Lord, y'all got penny draws. You gotta let that breathe for a second. Hold on. Y'all got penny draws. Hey, man, that's y'all. Hey, man, y'all bad as bar. Y'all got penny draws, bro.
Yeah.
We doing our motherfucking thing over here. We Usual Suspects, man. Y'all come.
Matter
of fact, we need to put the link up so the motherfuckers in the chat can go buy.
Put that in there ASAP.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna do bras and shit too, but I like the titties to be free.
Oh,
you know
Lord.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't lock them up. Don't lock them up.
Help them, Lord.
Yeah, free them. You know what I'm saying? I like breasts. And they do
Lord.
not need to be coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Lord. Big breasts. Hey, man, put that in the chat, man. I ain't fooling with y'all. Salute to my brother, my Heart Nation Sports Podcast, man. Speaking of freaks, what's up with it?
Man. I got nothing to say about that, though, man. All I got to say is get your Usual Suspects apparel, man. I'm telling y'all, it's off the chain. That's all I got. Yeah. All I got to say about that. I got nothing to say about that. Nothing.
Yeah. Hey, we got to send love is the word. Go ahead. My fault, brother.
Yep.
Go ahead.
No problem, man. All I got to say is, man, that the apparel they got, man, off the chain, bro. Y'all better make sure to get y'all apparel, man. When they sell out, I'm telling y'all.
Yes, indeed. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro. Bro, you got to turn the sound down. Can you turn the sound down in the background?
What do you mean? I'm driving. Is that better?
Let me see. Yeah, that shit's worse. Go ahead. Don't worry about it. Tell the people how to follow me, how you follow you.
Y'all can follow me right here on YouTube, Heart Nation Sports Podcast, man. I'm out here driving on the road. Just saw my old high school team won their first game of the sectional state tournament, man, and hopefully they'll be moving upwards, man. So we'll see how they do Saturday afternoon. So I might go check that shit out. So
good shit, man. I just left my high school game. We lost. We won the sectionals and we lost in the regionals. We just lost in our regional game. I just left there. Just left the gym.
Yeah. My team, Shakopee, they basically blew out the Chaska team by 25 points. So you know. They pretty much handled their business. Now they're gonna play Saturday afternoon. They're gonna play another home game, and if they win, and there's one more to the state tournament. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I was in there, jarring my memories, man. I remember I was a bad motherfucker, and I just wanted to remind you, bro. I will fuck you up in basketball, bro.
Ninja, let's keep the show running though, because I'm gonna embarrass your ass right here on this microphone, and also I will embarrass your fucking ass on the basketball hardwood. I'm Michael Jordan, and you're John Starks. Keep that in mind.
You ain't shit, and
you ain't shit, and you ain't shit either. I will also fuck you up on that basketball hardwood,
bro. You
hey,
from
Bahari, I hope you bring your ass to Texas, bro. I hope you come.
First of all, you're gonna. I promise you this.
It's been a little bit too much talking going on.
Go back to
no more talking.
Okay, first of all, I am True Will. This is grown folks talking. Get out the way. Okay,
yeah, you better respect your elders out here in these streets.
I'm just kidding with you, bro. I'm just kidding with you. Anyway, I was gonna say was, bottom line is, man, you'll be walking to the west side of Dayton, Ohio, and you'll be saying a skinny Eritrean just fuck your ass up on the hardwood.
Bro, I will beat your ass, and it's gonna be so bad you're gonna retire, and you're gonna give me your sneakers. I'm gonna be walking around with sneakers. You feel me? And they're gonna be smoking.
Bear the fingers.
All right, bro. Salute to the family, man. Salute to all my brothers, man, for tuning in. Let me get Mahari. He got his shit going on in the background. Let me get him out of here. Salute. My brother King Corleone has a fight coming up this weekend, man. Did you put that information in there, bro? I think the fight is he's in the DFW area. What was it? Was it the Roy Rogers? Was it the Roy Rogers Coliseum? Saturday, I think 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man, was the fight time. I think, man, you got to put the correct information in there, bro. He's the main event, man. If y'all in the DFW area, go salute, man, and go check out King Corleone, man. I wish I was down there. I'll definitely be there. And we're gonna have to order Love is the Word, a pair of them usual suspect panties. You feel me? And we're trying to get that. Okay, it's the Will Rogers, not Roy. Fuck Roy Rogers. We don't fuck with that nasty ass Roy Rogers. It's Will Rogers. Will Rogers Coliseum starts at 7 p.m., not 7:30. If you get there at 7:30, your ass gonna be late. 7 p.m., Fort Worth, Texas. Keep your head on the swivel in Fort Worth, though. You understand what I'm talking about? And we gotta send Love is the Word some of them panties. And we're gonna need some of that Adina Howard. We're gonna need some of that Adina Howard action. Cadillac. She gonna have to give us the t-shirt.
I tell everybody the lion on the panties that's me. You know what I'm saying? They just try to get my face on their booty.
Oh Lord. T-shirt and the panties on.
You better stop playing with Mahari. This is what you're gonna be dealing with. Some shit like this. Look. You gonna be dealing with, you don't want no parts of that.
Hey, bro, I'm not fucking with Mahari, man. He got it, man. He got it. You feel look. She said, you need pictures too? Yeah, we need pictures.
Yeah, we need panties on. It's nothing like that. Don't believe in what Julia say, love is the word. We need pictures to show the appreciation, you know what I'm saying, to show the people. We need it for the people. The people need that.
Yeah, the people what they want.
Yeah, for the people.
Queen 71 is in the building. Queen 71 she said, Love is the Word, said, nope, only one man can see her in there. T-shirt and the panties on. You feel me? Queen 71's in the building. We need to get her some a pair of panties too. She got some. She got some.
He was the first one to GTD.
You know she gonna
the whole beltway.
Yeah, she gonna strictly represent.
Put a pause on the beltway. You know what I'm saying? Real quick.
Yeah, she gonna strictly represent, and she gonna take a picture of them shits, and they're gonna have bedazzles. It's gonna be bedazzles on the booty. She gonna be the first one to bedazzles the draws. You feel me? Hey, BTD. What does that stand for? Bedazzles the draws, dog. Facts. You feel me? Man, I ain't fucking with y'all, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, y'all. Hey, man, I ain't fucking with y'all. Y'all difficult to deal with when y'all get like this, man. Salute to my brother, Trill Will, man. First question of the day, since we got to talk about boxing, because this is a boxing show and all. I'm gonna scroll it back a little bit. Last week, I'm not sure we talked about this, but Tyson Fury, the opening press conference for Dillian White. Dillian White was a no-show at the press conference. What are your thoughts on Dillian White missing that press conference? You're on mute, brother.
As I was saying, Fuck Dillian White, goofy ass motherfucker. He over there whining and shit. Mr. 1000 Days, talking rubbish. I'm not going to the press conference. He can tell himself. Goofy ass motherfucker, man. Fuck Dillian White. Stupid ass. I hope he get knocked the fuck out. I hope both of them knock each other the fuck out. That would be hilarious. That would be the boxing guys answering every one of our prayers in the LDBC. Seeing both of these motherfuckers get knocked out cold in the middle of the ring. That'd be amazing to watch. I would love to see that shit. Knock yourselves out. Shit. I mean, literally. Knock yourselves the fuck out. I don't give a shit. Knock yourselves out. Hey, Junior, I got a question for you, sir.
Go ahead, brother.
Are you busy Friday?
Friday, what time?
8:00
p.m.
PM, yep. EST.
Friday, 8 p.m. No, I think I'm cool, bro.
Let's do a show talking about old school shit. Fuck boxing.
I got you. We'll do that on your platform.
I'll shoot you a link and everything.
Yep, I'm with you. We'll touch base tomorrow just to remind me because you know how I get.
I got you.
Bet on.
I got you. I'll text you.
My brother, Stay Ready Boxing TV, man. Same question. Dillian White didn't show up. Damn. Go ahead, brother.
I just said, what's up, man? That's all.
Okay. Dillian White. I thought you said, man, fuck Dillian White. Dillian White didn't show up for the press conference against Tyson Fury, man. What's your thoughts on Dillian White and this press conference and the fight in its totality?
Honestly, it makes no sense to me because I know I've seen people defending him not showing up because he's not getting any back in and he's not this and he's not that. But this is his future. This is him trying to gain a new fan base, pick up fans, and go in this fight and try to do something that ain't nobody else did, and this take the Gypsy King's oath. You know what I'm saying? Beat him. But if you beat him and didn't come to any of these press conferences to help build the fight, to help sell this pay-per-view, your fan base is still going to be stagnant because nobody knows who you are. Nobody in the States know who you are except YouTube boxing fans. No casuals know you. So if you was to do a pay-per-view by yourself outside of the UK, pretty sure your numbers would be about 10,000 buys. But coming up in this and actually going to these God damn, I had a motherfucking brain for it. But coming to these goddamn press conferences, I mean, not coming to these press conferences, you're not building yourself up. You're not doing nothing. You're not selling yourself, and you're not selling the fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might not be one of the ones that give a fuck about this fight, but there's plenty of motherfuckers that actually give a fuck about this fight. You not showing up. What does that do for you? You trying to get money? Let's say you win and you want to get a high. You win and you want more money in your future endeavors, and you're not showing up. What does that do for you? It don't do nothing for you. At least when Deontay Wilder came in, him not saying nothing said a whole fucking lot, and he still showed the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? If this is gonna be your job, nigga, do it 1,000. You get paid. You don't get paid by the hour. You get paid by the fight, my nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. You feel me? Jack with tax. Man, same exact question, man. Dillian didn't show up to the press conference, man. Give me your thoughts.
I mean, shit. I seen the interview with Dean. We talked about it earlier today. I seen the interview with Dean. Dean said, motherfucking, he getting a flat rate, and he ain't got to promote for the flat rate. Fuck him. My man don't need to do that. That's what Dean said. You know what I'm saying? They should have gave my man this extra $2 million he wanted, gave him a flat 10. But you know, they gonna give him 8. They gonna try to jerk him around. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? You tell Fish Eyes I said that. You know what I'm saying? We was trying to get a pool built in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? They dug a hole. Cement supposed to come on motherfucking Thursday. Now we gotta cancel that shit. Cause you ain't give us the money that we thought we was gonna get. So, you know what I'm saying? I seen it, man. I see that's what Dean out here running around the narrative that he pushing, and he said, yo, Dillian ain't doing shit but showing up to fight. That's it. That's all they paying him to do. So that's all he gonna do. You know, I think it's kind of crazy because he had a lot to say. He had nothing but words for Wilder. Now that Fury the champ, you know what I'm saying, is just silence from you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Hopefully you training with that silence, man. And hopefully you come in here ready to fight. Because I'll be damned if you get your ass whipped and the first thing out your mouth is, I'm still learning, you know, I'm a young guy, I want to learn. I'm just getting better by the day. And I don't want to hear none of that shit. You've been wanting to get this title shot. All that still learning shit is out the door. Nigga, is you a champ or no? So, you know what I'm saying? It's either you gonna swim or you bound to drizzle down. I don't give a fuck if you sell it or not. Fuck Fury. You know what I'm saying? And they say they selling without your ass anyway, so fuck it. Come to fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. And I don't give a damn about pay-per-view or not. The fight's free. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Because I keep it so plain. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got to do.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. You feel me? Cha-ching, ching. Salute to my sister Queen 71 in the super chat. She says, F Dillian White. Like I said earlier, man, fuck Dillian White. Damn. You understand what I'm saying? Sheesh. It's my brother Mahari Nation Sports Podcast, man. Dillian White didn't show up to the press conference for the biggest fight of his career, man. Give me your thoughts on him not showing up to the press conference and the fight overall.
Well, I mean, I give some of my sentiments as well. You know, I don't really give a shit about both of them fighters, though. But I will say this, though. It's not a smart move on Dillian White's part because lots of people don't know who this guy is. We're the only people who know who this guy is. But by him not showing up to that press conference, it's pretty much damaging his potential fan base that he could have created for himself in that press conference. And you know, everything is out the window now. You've been whining and complaining for the last 2 years about not getting your opportunity for the belt. Now, the opportunity is right in front of you. What are you going to do with it? And to me, not showing up for that press conference and confronting Fury then in his eye tells me that you are basically either running from the smoke or you're preparing for the absolute destruction of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, man, you know, Dillian White's going to get stretched out, and I really don't give a shit about this fight. But hell, I might watch it anyway just for the entertainment of it. You know, the thing is, bro, Dillian White's too basic, man. He's too basic, and, you know, Fury's going to have a field day with Dillian White. But I will tell you this. If Fury doesn't take it seriously, it's going to pretty much dismiss everything that he's ever accomplished in his boxing career. If the fact that he was able to beat, you know, Deontay Wilder, you know, in the third fight, but he can't go in there and beat Dillian White. Can you imagine the kind of backlash he'll get if he loses to Dillian White? But it is what it is. But I really don't care about this fight. I just watch it for entertainment purposes. But other than that, you know, Dillian White knows that the pressure's on him now. He's been waiting for this opportunity for a while, and if he ain't ready for it, he's gonna get stretched. This is what it is. By the way, too, you gotta make sure to include La D as well. You gotta get some of that panties as well. Just want to make sure we don't leave her out.
We need to create a pair of panties with your handprint on them, cause you's a nasty motherfucker.
Hey, Junior, can you please keep the show running, man? Or do you want me to call Charles Smith again?
Don't call Charles Smith, man. I appreciate it, bro.
All right, then shut your ass up.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, salute to my brother Drew Titan in the super chat, man. He says Dillian White's name is Backshot Bob. You feel me? God dang. Backshot Bob out this bitch. Hey, man. Backshot Bob should have took his ass to that press conference. You know, it's just funny, man. I just look at the differentiation between the amounts of energy that is given, you know, to certain fighters. And you know, all that stuff. And it's not even really even funny no more, man. Honestly speaking, the shit is really truly sad. And Backshot Bob should have took his ass to that press conference because he'll never get another opportunity like this. You feel me? Granted, he doesn't win. You know what I mean? Let me say that. Granted, and I'm gonna be fair. Granted, he doesn't win. If Backshot Bob doesn't win, he is not gonna get another opportunity like this, man. You feel me? It's gonna be back to the Derek Chisoras and Carlos Takums of the world until what's the dude's name that they so hype. The Wardley character to the Fabio Wardley dude gets his weight up enough to knock Dillian out, and then it's gonna be over. You understand what I'm saying? So if Backshot Bob, King Corleone called that boy Booty Boucher. If Backshot Bob or Booty Boucher, if he ain't, you feel me? Hey man, he might not get another one of these opportunities, man. And so, I just really truly believe at this juncture, man, I'm just gonna be real. I understand I want to get drug into the banter and all that kind of stuff, but to me, it just shows, just how how much mental toughness he actually lacks, because you can sit there and you can be mentally strong when dealing with someone like Tyson Fury and be focused on your game, but if you can't be there without getting pulled into his shenanigans, then I mean it's really truly unfortunate. So Backshot Bob, aka Booty Boucher, man, I don't know what to say. You feel me? He should have had his ass there. And I think it's really truly unfortunate because, as we're about to talk about right now, hey man, boxing is in trouble. Boxing is in trouble. So we're gonna come straight to Trill Will. My brother, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being boxing is good and everything's great, to 10, we getting ready to shut some doors. On a scale of 1 to 10, man, where would you rate the current condition of boxing, bro?
Negative 4,454. Yes, sir. Negative, man. Just like I was listening to Drew Titan this morning, and every point he made when he was talking about Bob Arum and Fish Eyes and talking about Queensberry and all that shit, everything I've seen in about Mauricio Suleiman just goes to show you that everything the LDBC has been saying over the years has been nothing but facts. Like, look at how Deontay Wilder has a hole in the side of his face, but they don't have no kind of investigation, and they try to dumb it down to nothing but excuses, and he just making it the sport bad and shit. But you got Tyson Fury, who had to cheat this man to beat him. Then you got Michael Fox, who gets fucking publicly fucking cheated. Dude tried to skin his gloves when he got in the ring and still got his ass beat, got dropped, and he still won. Then Roberson Conceição beat the fuck out of Oscar Valdez after Oscar Valdez popped on the piss test twice. A-B sample, both dirty as fuck. Dirtier than all of Washington, D.C. Boxing is trash. Boxing is, you got Ryan Garcia out here lying his ass off. You got the judges, like they call out the judges. We don't want any UK judges because of the controversy in the Josh Taylor fight. But I thought y'all said there was no cheating in fight in boxing. But the LDBC, we're making excuses though. We the ones out here capping. We the one that has the problem. We're what's wrong with boxing according to these fucking weirdos. But look at all this shit that we have sitting right here in front of us in real time in 4K, and we see all of this bullshit. Oscar De La Hoya got so many spatulas in his ass. Every time he walked through TSA, he get damn patted down. You got there is no real fucking promotional company that's for these black fighters. You got fucking Sugarfoot Sherbert getting the fuck beat out of him by somebody who just came from the produce aisle at damn Walmart. It's just fucking sad all the way around. You can't get black fighters to come together and fight for the sanctity of all black fighters, period. You get a man like Deontay Wilder willing to put his big ass platform on the line, and all these black fighters out here shucking and jiving and cutting a jig. Yeah, boxing's fucked up. That's why I say it's negative 4,454 right now. Because these motherfuckers ain't gonna learn till all these old ass motherfuckers get the fuck out the way. And we sitting over here, and then on top of that, y'all want to do you want to do a Cinco de Mayo card on June fucking 10th, PBC. Y'all ain't unscathed either. Y'all motherfuckers did a whole fucking Cinco de Mayo on June fucking 10th. The freedom of my people. The fuck out of here, man. Boxing fucking trash. That's why I said Friday on my show, we talking old school shit, because that feel good to me. I don't feel good about boxing. Boxing is fucking trash. We keep getting shitted on and shitted on and shitted on. And here we are spending our hard-earned bread on these fucking fights that these motherfuckers won't give us. And they expect us black people that we're so dumb and so dumbfounded that we're going to sit our dumb asses at home and we just going to keep buying these dumbass fights they keep putting in front of us. I ain't spending my money. That's why I'm the fucking Lieutenant Colonel fucking Stream Team 6. It comes on my sports package. Like my brother Cadillac Red says, fuck these motherfuckers, man. They constantly give us their ass to kiss. Meanwhile, we're the most faithful niche of people that they have buying the fucking sport, supporting the fucking sport, the most entertaining in the sport. Watch how much of a flop this fucking Dillian White and fucking Tyson Fury fight's about to be. Ain't nobody gonna be talking about this shit after that fight's over with. We're gonna be laughing about this shit. But as soon as you mention Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, the whole sport lights up again. Watch it. We are the nucleus of what boxing is. We are. That's us. Black. We are the nucleus of the world, period. No matter how much they disenfranchise us, no matter how they racially profile us, no matter how much they try to say we're the bottom of the fucking totem pole, we are still the ones who drive everything in this fucking world. From dollars to everything. Dollars to entertainment. That's us. We got everything on lock. Just imagine a world without black people in it. This world would be fucking trash. Boxing would be fucking trash if every black fighter decided to say fuck boxing and leave. Nobody would want to see fucking Canelo fight some fucking Advil urine piece of shit. Nobody want to see that shit. Oh, he's a cash cow. Canelo's only popular because of Floyd Mayweather. We did that. Us. Pacquiao didn't become popular, but it was us who made him popular. He's a legend now because we did that. Every fucking fighter you can name, and it's always got to have a black fighter attached to him to give him some kind of star push. Every one of them. And look at how boxing does us. That's all I got, man. This shit just get me mad, bro. I'm sorry. This shit get me mad. I'm sorry I'm long-winded, but this shit get me fucking mad, man. I can't stand this shit, man.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My brother, stay ready. Same question, man, and I said it wrong. On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being an absolute great place, 1 being, hey man, the doors is shutting down. Where would you rate the boxing?
Wait. Start that over because you said 1 being the doors are good, and then you said 1 being
10 being everything is good. I said it backwards the first time. 10 being everything is good, everything is profitable, and 1 being they about to shut the shit down. Where would you rank the current landscape of the sport of boxing?
I'm gonna give you a 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you why. And Trill, I'm gonna need you to take a blood pressure pill because your shit about to boil over. You on stroke levels, my boy.
Veins popping out his neck and everything, bro. That boy.
That nigga was in stroke levels. Nigga about to bust a capillary around this bitch. But look, I'm gonna say 6 because we not gonna sit here and act like we didn't just come out of the Kovalev era. Nigga, during the Kovalev era, we didn't have shit. The only fighters we was watching was Roy and motherfucking Winky Wright and Bernard. That was really it. We weren't watching nobody else. And then Floyd came along. We just came out of the Kovalev era, bro. And right now we actually have things to look forward to.
Klitschko.
The Klitschko era.
Okay.
We just come out of the Klitschko era. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like Wilder just bring the sport back because he did. Wilder brought the sport back. That's why you had your fighters like Shakur Stevenson, Earl Spence, the Charlo brothers. These ain't Shakur Stevenson, Earl, Bud, Canelo. These are household names. Back in the gap, the only household names you knew was Roy and Bernard. Winky wasn't even no household name, but we knew who Winky was because we black. Who else did you have? Diego Corrales? He wasn't no household name. We know who he is because we like boxing. But you come to this era now, you got Earl Spence, household name. Tank Davis, household name. Deontay Wilder, household name. Fury, because of Wilder, household name. You got other fighters. Shakur Stevenson coming up, household name. The Charlo brothers, they be in trouble and they be on TMZ. That's why they household names, but they household names. I can keep going. It's not just them. Those are the ones that's on the top of the totem pole as of right now. And not to mention that we got an undisputed champion in Josh Taylor, and hopefully soon we're going to have an undisputed champion in Devin Haney. When the last time have we had multiple undisputed champions in the sport of boxing at one time? Don't worry, I'll wait. Now, I'm not saying it ain't a bunch of bullshit going on in the sport right now, but it's always been bullshit in the sport. As long as I've been watching boxing. And hell, Sugar Ray Leonard had a bunch of bullshit in sport, and he the reason I watch boxing. During Muhammad Ali, we had a bunch of bullshit in the sport. Joe Louis had a bunch of bullshit in the sport. John Jackson, a bunch of bullshit in the sport. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to change today. It's not going to change tomorrow. It ain't going to change next year. Maybe in the future, when our grandkids coming up, we might see a difference in the sport. But shit, nigga, boxing ain't in a bad place right now. It's in a better place than it was 6-7 years ago, when all you had was Floyd. I'm not gonna sit here and act like boxing is just. I ain't gonna say it ain't full of shit, but boxing ain't in no terrible ass space.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My brother Supreme Beast, man. Scale of 1 to 10. 10 being everything's well, and 1, man, they getting ready to shut some shit down. Where would you rank the current status of boxing?
Man, I want to say I give it like a good 4. You know what I'm saying? It's like we not poor. We ain't about to get kicked out the crib, but we is about to have this garage sale, you know what I'm saying? So we can pay some of these bills around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like we eat good, you know what I'm saying? But we still get our peanut butter and jelly in the same jar, you know what I'm saying? Because we like sandwiches and shit from here to there. You know what I'm saying? You know, nigga get fresh Jordans and shit, but the socks are sewn inside because you know that's all we can afford and shit right now and shit. They the Jordan before these the negative ones and shit. You know that's how boxing is to me. Cause I tell a nigga quick, man, they ain't got no money. Nigga ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? Boxing. That's why they kind of fucked up in the game, is because they ain't got no money and they trying to run around here stunting like they do. You know what I'm saying? Especially like American boxing. See, in other countries, they might could pull that shit off because they ain't got a lot of sports because their country suck. But over here in America, you know what I'm saying? It's a plethora of shit to choose from. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, all these other sports, the best motherfuckers playing the best. And it ain't no question of who's going to be the best at the end of this season. Boxing, the only motherfuckers running around here, it ain't no season. Best they got to fight the best. I could just say this nigga's good and press him around like he the best. And when they fight, I'm going to charge y'all niggas for it. See, that's why they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's why they on some garage sale shit. Because of doing ass backwards shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Hustling all kinds of wrong. You know what I'm saying? Who get front of the pack and didn't go front the pack? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, man, I don't know, man. That's why I see, you know what I'm saying, boxing fucked up at, though. You know what I'm saying? That's why I have to give it a good 4. It's possible to turn things around. You know what I'm saying? And start doing right by the people and start doing right by your fucking selves. Shit. Because you niggas is losing money. How you lose $1.5 billion? You know what I'm saying? And then ready to re-up and do the shit again. Like, you're fucking over yourself right now. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. It's just, it's give and take, man. Because Stay Ready pointed out some good points as well, man. We've been having undisputeds left and right. You know what I'm saying? The sport, the women is popping in the sport right now. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you can't all the way hate. You can't give it no 1. But it damn sure, you know what I'm saying? It damn sure don't look like it's on the up and up, though.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Y'all, hey, man, y'all in the chat, man, answer the question, too. Everybody in the chat, y'all put y'all number in there, too. Yeah, on the scale of 1 to 10. 10 being everything swell. You know, boxing is in its heyday, and 1 being, hey, man, it's time to turn off the lights. Looking ass. My brother, my Heart Nation Sports Podcast. Same question on a scale of 1 to 10. Where would you grade the current landscape of the sport of boxing? 10 being the absolute best, 1 being the absolute worst, man.
Does my sound feel much better now?
Yeah, a whole lot better, man. Go ahead, good brother.
All right. I'm gonna shock you guys with this grading thing here. As much as I've heard all the assessment here, I'm gonna shock you with this. I give it a 7, and I'm gonna tell you why. As bad as of all the bullshit that we've seen in boxing, I agree 100%. The big thing that I will tell people is this: most of these boxers at this point right now are starting to understand how they can make money without the essence of a promoter. Now, I'm talking about the big names, because we know Earl Spence is his own promoter. We know that Deontay Wilder has become his own promoter now, right? We all know that Floyd Mayweather bought out of his contract to become his own promoter and became one of the highest paid people in boxing, okay? Years ago, you would have never said that. You know what I'm saying? You know, even decades before, you would have never said it, because we've seen dirty-ass promoters strip boxers of their money and their livelihoods and their paychecks, okay? I'm not going to say that boxing is completely perfect. I totally understand that. I mean, the one thing I would have loved to see is getting rid of all these sanctioning bodies and get rid of all these unnecessary garbage-ass belts, because that would really help the sport much better if you would have just used one central belt for one specific weight class, and basically you become the top man and you have to face against the mandatory for that belt, for that one belt. That would make the sport a whole lot better. So it can get rid of all these, sanctioning bodies. But I'm not going to sit here and say that boxing is entirely perfect. I mean, there's still a lot of issues that still need to be corrected. Okay. A lot of these new generation fighters need to stop, worrying about their panties and actually start fighting near their top contenders. All right. Because we're seeing a lot of these cherry picks gone wrong in this era. Okay. But I will say this. I will say that these boxers now are getting paid more money than the generations before that, right? They're starting to understand now. Listen, Jake Paul is pretty much, milking the entire boxing scene, and he knows exactly how to promote himself. As much as I hate Jake Paul, but he knows how to sell himself. He knows how to use social media, and look at the followers he's been able to obtain. That's how he's been able to make his money in boxing. Okay, people need to realize that if you want to make a name yourself in boxing, you got to promote yourself out there. You got to be more accessible to social media. You got to be able to attract a following. That's how you'll be able to make your bread and make your money. Okay? Because once you do that, the followers will come see you, and then they'll be able to pay their hard-earned dollars to watch your fights on TV, and to pay pay-per-view dollars to watch you fight. Okay? That's the one thing that that these new boxers need to realize now. All right. You don't need a promoter. You don't need a promoter to try to, get yourself into the sport. Okay. What you need to do is promote yourself. Take a chance on yourself and build yourself up. If you could do that, then the money will come to you. That's my 2 cents.
Yes, indeed. Salute to my brother, Main Event Mark, man, in the super chat. He says, support your local fighters. That's where it's at. Show love to your local fighters. That's where it's at. I got a little bit of a different stance on it, man. This is gonna be difficult, and I'm gonna open it up because we're gonna bicker about it. But bro, I got boxing at like a cool, hey, bro. Boxing is at like a 2, maybe a solid 3. You feel me? Maybe a solid 3. I can't give it anything higher than a 3. I'm leaning really truly towards a 2, and I'll tell you why. I was all for the no promoter model and fighters not needing promoters and so on and so forth. And I was all for it. Inspired by the PBC, but also inspired by the current landscape of the sport of boxing, of sports in general, and just society as a whole. Man, the fact of the matter is, bro, the majority of these boxers don't have no hustle. Like the majority of these boxers, they don't have no hustle. They are very much here. Let me bring everybody in. That the boxers, these current boxers, bro, they don't really have the majority of them. They don't have hustle, bro. They're entitled. They're spoiled. They're very, very limited with regard to their understanding of business and I feel life in general. I think a lot of them, and it makes perfectly good sense, you know what I'm saying? But I think that a lot of them have been sheltered. They spent a lot of time being sheltered from, you know, the real world, and they're out of touch with reality. And a lot of them just really, truly don't have they don't have the hustle in order to make it without a promoter. That's just a fact. They need that sort of connection. As far as also me being a fan of it, and one of the main reasons, a fan of not having a promoter, and one of the main reasons was the PBC. But I'm gonna be real with you, that model is in trouble. Anytime they use the pay-per-view model and the things that they've done with pay-per-view, anytime you're using the pay-per-view model as one of the main funding sources for the purses of fighters, you got trouble. Like, you got trouble. We've been getting, think about the fights we talking about pay-per-view historically. Think about what we saw on pay-per-view. Y'all remember when pay-per-view fights were like pay-per-view fights? Y'all remember when pay-per-view fights, like, remember it was you only got like, what would you get, like 2, maybe 3 pay-per-view fights a year, tops? Like, remember when Roy Jones was in his heyday? We saw Roy Jones on HBO. You feel me? When Bernard Hopkins, we saw him on HBO. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I think when Floyd ushered in and he came in, you know, making it do what he do, they kind of ushered in the pay-per-view era. But pay-per-view used to really truly be an event. Now we're getting Luis King Kong Ortiz versus Charles Martin on pay-per-view. We getting Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Chris Arreola on pay-per-view. Like, these are fights that are, God damn it, they should be on Bounce TV, and they are on pay-per-view. So you couple that with the fact of us not, you know, the fact that we have undisputed fighters in the division means that there are certain fighters that are willing to make things happen. You understand what I'm saying? But the unfortunate thing is those fighters are not necessarily, by and large, the face of the sport of boxing. You understand what I'm saying? And then you have Canelo, who's undisputed at a division, but there's an asterisk next to it because of the whole David Benavidez situation. And the David Benavidez situation is a fight that Canelo Alvarez is not willing to take right now. And he is the face of boxing, quote unquote, by a lot of people's, you know, standards. And this shit is, hey, bro, we got Keith Thurman versus Mario Barrios. That was a pay-per-view fight, family. Like, we in trouble. Like, we got to be real about this shit. What that means is the funding, it means that a hand has been overplayed and the funding is out of there. You understand what I'm saying? And just think about it from a business perspective. You have gotten to the point where you got to deliver paydays to these fighters. You got to deliver dates, which we're not getting a lot of. You feel me? We got the Charlos. You know, unfortunately, these motherfuckers is catching more cases than they are fight dates. Like, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. And think about the fighters that we haven't seen or heard from, bro. What's up with the Adrian Broner fight dates? They keep pushing back to Rolly Romero versus Tank Davis. We just seen what happened to Mr. Gary Russell Jr. We're unsure as to the future of Deontay Wilder and what he's gonna do. You understand what I'm saying? We have the Errol versus Ugas fight coming up in April. Thank goodness. What's next for Bud Crawford? Who is the fuck is Anthony Joshua gonna fight Now that old boy is in the Ukraine fighting. You know what I'm saying? He's not defending his titles. Like, bro, and he's a unified heavyweight champ of the world. Like, cuz it's a lot of shit. And I'm gonna say this, and then I'm a, you know, let's jump in here on it. I'm giving it a, man, it's a 2, bro. It's a 2, because we are like one real live financial crisis away from some of these motherfuckers having to close their doors and shut down shop. But what I was gonna say was, damn, I forgot. I totally forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
Hey, Junior, I got some. I know, I agree with your whole point. And speaking on the business side of it, like boxing keeps overly monetizing ain't shit ass fucking fighters, like drug cheats, and like you want to put all your money and all your clout behind Canelo, who got famous for getting his ass whooped by old ass Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? You putting all these millions and millions of dollars behind Triple G, and he's fighting fucking tomato cans. You got all this money, you going, instead of investing the money where it should be invested in these black fighters that create excitement on the card. You got these up and coming fighters that's coming up. You got Ammo Williams, you got Box Boy Troy, you got Young Holyfield, you got all of these. You got man, you got a plethora of black young talent coming up through the ranks right now, making their way, getting ready to take the places of the Errol Spencers and the Deontay Wilders. You got them coming up. But then where do y'all put y'all money? Y'all got y'all money behind fucking Canelo. Y'all got y'all money behind motherfucking George Cambozo. Y'all got y'all money behind these fucking weirdos or Ryan Garcia. But you expect you expect the black boxing audience to sit right there and yeah, you're gonna watch this fight. And you're gonna pay me $80 to watch it. No, I ain't doing it. You can eat a whole bag of nacho cheese flavored spicy dicks with no hot sauce. Because that's how I feel. This they fucking up the money. They're fucking it up bad. If they invested that money into these black, if they think about it like this, Junior, if they would have investigated the allegations that Deontay Wilder posed, and he has actual evidence that he was cheated when Tyson Fury fought him in that second fight, that he was under the influence of some type of whatever was in his water or whatever, and the whole big ass hole in the side of his fucking face. If they would have actually took that serious and put money in to showing that you're actually making a turn for the better, instead of every time you look up, it's a scandal. Imagine where boxing would be at.
Yes, indeed. I remember my point that I was saying. My point was, y'all remember back when, and we were doing everything, and it was 2000, and we were going into this shit, and they was doing the motherfucking, they started coming out, canceling fights and all of that, and boxing had already started to decline. It had already started to decline, and I said that, man, I'm not sure boxing is going to be able to come out on the other side of this pandemic. It's not going to be able to come out okay. I'm not so sure. And everybody was like, nah, boxing gonna be cool. It'll be all right, you know, blah, 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 because it's money, because it's this, because it's that. And I'm like, nah, bro. Like, it's not gonna be La La D, what's good with you, baby? We got some penny draws for you. I'm like, nah, I don't think it's gonna be okay. You feel me? And this is where we are. Like, we're on the other side of that thing. And they're going to literally, boxing has to reach into its bag and literally deliver. We are already coming up on the end of the 3rd month, bro. Boxing is gonna have to deliver. Like they're gonna have to deliver, bro. From here on, you know, salute to Errol and Ugas. Salute to Shakur Stevenson and Valdez. Bro, they're gonna have to deliver. And they're gonna have to deliver big. Or I'm telling you, man, just as sure as shit, my ass is black. Man, they're gonna be in a world of pain, bro. A world of hurt. A world of hurt. And that's just it. But let me start with you, Will. I got another question. So me saying this and me talking, give me 3 fighters that are going to be able to put boxing on their back. 3 youngins, 3 prospects, or, you know, maybe new champions or whatever, but 3 youngins under, and I say youngins under the age of, we'll say under the age of 25, that are going to put boxing on their back and revitalize the sport?
Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and I got a tie between Box Boy Troy and Michelle Rivera, and then and Boots. So it'll be Boots. Shakur.
I said three.
It's so many of them. Those five that I just named. Like I said, it's a three-way tie down at the bottom. Those five that I just named, those five will bring boxing back. But there's really not too many at heavyweight right now. There's not. But what you got? Jared Baby Anderson. That's and Big Shot Shaw. But as far as heavyweight boxing, who do you have? Like when Wilder leaves, where does heavyweight boxing go? There's really not nobody nobody on the planet that's going to be able to do what Deontay Wilder done. So, I mean, it's going to be kind of hard. It's going to go back to the glory days of the welterweight division. Boots is going to carry that on his back. Boots already showed you he's capable of doing it, though. That's why I have no doubt in it. Boots would be number one, Shakur, and then if you want my three, Boots, Shakur, and Devin.
There we go, goddamn me. There we go.
My bad. I had to go around to Texas and shit. Come back.
My brother, stay ready. Same question. Give me your three fighters, man, are going to be able to put boxing on their back.
Jared Big Baby Anderson is number one. Stevenson is number two. And this is the one that's going to get y'all nigga. Boots Ennis is going to be a big-ass star. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Boots Ennis is going to be a big-ass star, and he's going to be one of them motherfuckers that's the war. Nigga, the welterweight division is a glory division in the sport. That's number one. That is a glory division. Shakur Stevenson is going to be at lightweight, which is a glory division. Then you got Big Baby Anderson. Heavyweight runs boxing. So those three right there is going to be what put boxing back on his map. And I guarantee you ain't going to have a worry in the world. I give it 2 years. 2 years max. Max. And then, and for honorable mention, Keyshawn Davis. I'm going on mute.
He had to slip four in there. Hey, man, we struggle with commitment. Felix Nunez in the super chat. Salute to you, family.
I had to, because
really
there's no way I can leave Keyshawn out, because Keyshawn already is the boy took over the Olympics and then came to the sport and was already a name, and he only got 3 fights on his belt.
Yes, indeed.
And salute. He ain't even 20.
Yes, indeed. Salute to the homie Felix Nunez Jr. in the super chat. He says, respect the Trill Will for mentioning Michelle Rivera. Salute, family. Yes, indeed. Yeah. My brother, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast, same question, man. Give me 3 fighters that are going to revitalize the sport of boxing.
Boots Ennis number 1. Devin Haney number 2. And I'm gonna say one name that y'all have not been mentioning. Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz is gonna be one of them fighters that's gonna basically revitalize the sport, because I'm gonna tell you something. Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz, that's a rivalry in the making. That's gonna be a future super fight in the years to come. If those two stay on the trajectory of where they're going in the welterweight division, I promise you, those two guys, that's a rivalry in the making. Wait a few years. I promise you. They're going to fight. It's going to be a probably 2-fight or a possible trilogy between those two outstanding fighters. Because, man, if you think Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Bud Crawford is the shit, I promise you. Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz. Promise you. Mark my words.
I can see that. I mean, I definitely can see that and agree. The only way, though, Virgil Ortiz is gonna have to beat Boots, and I don't see that happening.
Yep.
In order, he got to beat Boots,
and that's a big concern, bro. That's the thing, because Virgil Ortiz, he does everything good, but Boots Ennis does it better. That's why I want to see that fight more than anything else. That's a future super fight in the making. Yeah. We have to wait a few years for that.
Salute to the homie D McGee. He said Virgil gonna get knocked out just off the top. You feel me? He said that boy gonna get knocked the fuck out. All right, Red, it's on you, family. Talk to me, man. Give me the 3 names that's gonna revitalize the sport of boxing, man, and continue to and keep the legacy, man, of the usual suspects. You feel me?
Shit, I kind of agree with Stay Ready, man. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna try to slide in Keyshawn because he ain't said, but then he slid Keyshawn in at the end. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. That's what I got, man. Of course, Big Baby. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he is the best American heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Whether some people like it or not. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Once Wilder retired, of course. But motherfucking Shakur Stevenson, hey yo, man, Shakur got some shit with him. No bullshit. And he got the backing of Jay Prince. And that right there is what's going, you know what I'm saying, elevate him. You know what I'm saying? Because Jay Prince know the formula to turn Pretty Boy to money. You know what I'm saying? He know that formula. So I really see Shakur, you know what I'm saying, turning into that star. And you know what I'm saying? See, Boots, I think Keyshawn over Boots because of the same reason with Shakur, you know what I'm saying? He got Bud with him, you know what I'm saying? He would top rank. They gonna know how to move him and try to turn him into a star. But Boots is ready now. You know what I'm saying? Like Boots is ready. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to say between them two, but I really do. I do see, you know what I'm saying, star potential written over both of them, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say it's a tie between third with them two. You know what I'm saying? Between Boots and Keyshawn, man. It's like they going what and what. And Boots, they had a lot of fights. Keyshawn just getting started. But man, the way the Olympic performance, then you transition into pro, knocking him out, body shots, the way you move like you didn't been here before. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I think boxing look good, man. It's just, let's hope don't nobody start moving like no hoes out here. Because that's the problem. See, that's what we get fucked up at as fans and content creators that do this shit. It be the allure of the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, that drive you in like, yo, we right. Oh, we sitting right for the next 5-6 years. It's like football. We sitting right for the next 5-6 years. Then this nigga get injured. Oh, he don't develop into what you thought he was. You know what I'm saying? That's what it be with these dudes. They get to acting like bitches and sour up everything. Or they let their management act like bitches and they ride along with it and sour up everything, man. So, I mean, you know, it looked bright. Let's hope that they stick to the same code once they become champions and become something in the sport.
Yes, indeed. All right, man. Y'all gonna hey, man. I'm only gonna stick to 3 and I'm gonna show y'all how to work clean. It's clean work. I got Jerry Big Baby Anderson, my heavyweight, for obvious reasons. I got Jerron Boots Enos at my welterweight for obvious reasons. You feel me? Hey, man, my third fighter is Montana Too Pretty Love. Ain't nobody bring no flashy fly shit to the situation. And boxing don't run without flashy fly shit. You got to have a young, fly, flashy, flamboyant motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? When you go back through the history of boxing, when boxing was at its shit, it wasn't all just motherfuckers just coming in, knock down, drag out, skill. Nah, you had some young, fly, flashy shit. You understand what I'm saying? You had Pretty Boy Floyd. You understand? AKA Money Mayweather. You feel me? You had that motherfucker. We had Roy Jones. You know what I'm saying? Playing professional basketball in a pro basketball league, then flying out, having a fight the next day. You understand what I'm saying? Getting brought out to the ring with Mystical. You understand what I'm saying? Like we been had some, you gotta have that young, fly, flashy shit. You feel me? We had excuse me, we had Hector Macho Camacho. You feel me? We been had that young, fly, flashy shit with glitter and lights and shine and bedazzles and bezels and shit like that. Montana Too Pretty Love, man. You feel me? Them my 3. Yeah, he from Ohio, La La D. Yeah, he from Ohio. He's from Ohio. You on mute, Will.
Oh, and an honorable mention, Gary Antoine Russell too.
Man, I see here y'all go with these honor. Man,
Telling you, he gonna be a fucking dog.
Goddamn, Junior, can a nigga get some Duke Reagan love around this motherfucker?
Duke cool.
Duke Reagan, yeah.
Duke cool, but Duke a baby though. I'm talking about this next crop, like these. I'm talking about motherfuckers that got titles, you know what I'm saying, or on the cusp of getting titles. Like they the ones that got next. You know, then Duke coming. Lala D said I knew it. Now Montana Love got that work. We had Adrian the Problem Broner. You feel how I leave AB off my list when we talking about young fly flashy motherfucker, your favorite fighter's favorite fighter, Adrian the Problem Broner.
Well, hold on, Junior. Goddamn, Prince Albert Bell don't get no love around this.
I love Prince Albert Bell, bro. I love Prince Albert Bell. I love him. I love him. But I didn't put Dev on there either. You know why? Because they ducking them. Them is two of the most avoided fighters in the sport of boxing. Let's be clear. Prince Albert Bell and Devin Haney, Black Jesus, two of the most avoided fighters in the sport of boxing. Period. And how's Dev gonna be able to put the sport on his back, bro? And motherfuckers is avoiding him. Same thing with Prince. My favorite Prince Albert Bell is my favorite fighter. They avoid me, bro. You feel me?
But what's going to prevent the other fighters in the future from getting avoided like this? That's my question. Because it's the promotional bodies and the sanctioning bodies that's all working in cahoots with the refs and the judges and all that cricket shit. They got to get that shit out of the sport of boxing. That's why those fighters need to detach themselves from these promotional bodies and start their own shit. Call their own shots.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Real. I can't let all them off the hook either.
Facts.
I'm gonna tell you this: you got to put some of that onus on these fighters. Nigga, we're not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna sit here and walk around with that onus that these fighters ain't scared to get in the ring with another fighter, because that's complete bullshit. That is 100% bullshit. These fighters are only letting their promoters do that because they are scared to get in the ring. They are scared to put that one in a loss column. They don't want to lose that so they don't want to get in the ring with fighters they have a feeling has a chance to beat them. That's fear. Instead of having the heart and go out there and put your all in the ring and you win some, you lose some. Muhammad Ali lost how many fights? And
5.
Still went out there and fought everybody. Sugar Ray Leonard lost 3 fights, still went out there and fought everybody. So Sugar Ray Robinson lost fights. He's the greatest of all time. Mike Tyson lost fights. Motherfucking Henry Armstrong lost fights. These fighters nowadays don't want to lose that and they scared to get in the ring with half these fighters. I understand promotional companies are trying to keep fighters away from Mexican fighters, away from black fighters, and white fighters and Eastern Europeans away from black fighters. That's cool. I understand these sanctioning bodies, they gonna ride with their Mexicans, they gonna ride with their Latinos, they gonna ride with their Russians, they gonna ride with but at the end of the day, if a fighter wanna fight you because he know he the best, guess what they gonna do? They gonna jump in that motherfucking ring and fight them. They don't give a damn about the promoter, because they gonna go to the promoter and tell them make the fight, like Nello did when that Laura came up there and disrespected him in front of his own team. He went ahead and told Oscar make that fight happen, and guess what? That fight happened.
But I'm gonna say this though, keeping straight on that, because I was gonna bring up Canelo, because a lot of times on some real shit, and we probably gonna bicker about this. These promoters be taking bullets for these fighters.
Yep.
Oscar De La Hoya took all kind of bullets for Canelo because Canelo didn't want to fight the Charlos. He didn't want to fight Demetrius Andrade. He didn't want to fight Triple G. He didn't want to fight for a while. He didn't want to fight Laura. You feel me?
He didn't want to fight Austin Trout.
He didn't want to fight No Doubt Trout. And Oscar De La Hoya stood in front of a whole lot of that shit and took bullets for that shit. Eddie Hearn took bullets for Anthony Joshua. Let's be clear. AJ didn't want to. He had no. Come on, bro. He did not want to get in that ring with Deontay Wilder. Yeah. Eddie Hearn took bullets for that shit.
Hell, Bob Arum took bullets for the Oscar Valdez not wanting to get in the ring for Shakur. But the Bud situation made him do it.
Mm-hmm.
But what do we do to curtail that shit though? You know what I'm saying? That I'm speaking to the environment that's been created. The environment that's been created has been set by the sanctioning bodies and the promotional bodies. They set this environment. What allowed Floyd to be able to get away with it? You know what I'm saying? You can pick and choose who you want to fight instead of just enforcing the rules that you already got wrote down. Like fighters before them that did that shit, they had to abide by the rules that were put down, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all. This ain't gonna be popular. One of these outfits got to go up in smoke.
I agree with that.
One of these motherfuckers, somebody is survival of the fittest. Somebody gonna have to go up in smoke.
I'm gonna be honest with you. One of them is about to go up in smoke.
Facts. Yep.
Really, hold on. Let's be honest. Two of them is about to go up in smoke.
Two of them on deck. Yeah, two of them on deck.
And one of them is not who you think it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One of them is doing it to themselves.
Mm-hmm. So when one of these outfits go up in smoke, maybe two, hey man, that's gonna put some pressure, because now you're gonna be clawing and scratching, and everybody got to try to come together and piecemeal fights together and pull teams together and scratch for dates and so on and so forth, man. So that's literally, hey man, that I think is part of what's gonna cause it to shake. Salute to the homie Omar. I don't want to butcher your last name. Omar in the super chat. He says salute. I think Frank Martin might have potential. Don't know who's going to give him the opportunity to show it. Big Baby Anderson will fight him, I think. But yeah, man.
Frank Martin, Big Baby Anderson ain't fighting no little bitty ass Frank Martin.
He talking about the Ghost. He talking about the Ghost. Yeah, he talking about the Ghost. I like him too.
Talking about the young boy. The young boy, Earl Spence fighter.
Yeah. I'm thinking about Frank Sanchez. My fault.
Yeah, Frank Martin is the Ghost, man. That old too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's a lot of fighters that's coming up through the ranks, though, man. That's why it was hard for me to pick just three. That's gonna carry. You got a good crop of young fighters that's coming up through the ranks, that's getting ready, to shoulder what the greats are getting ready to leave behind. You know what I'm saying? All I'm speaking to is, how do we get rid of the environment that allows these fighters to keep ducking and dodging and pussyfooting around because they're scared to lose that O.
Sit on your purse strings. Yep. This shit got to go into oblivion. You understand what I'm saying? We really truly run this shit, realizing that we run this shit. When they bring that bullshit out, we don't talk about it, don't speak about it, stop speaking. And when motherfuckers ain't doing the right thing, go black on their ass. Go black on their ass. You roll your ass out here. Are you fighting such and such? And we asking you, are you fighting him? And we asking you for this. Yeah, go black. Stop. We just did it with Tank Davis. With the Tank Davis fight.
I'm gonna tell you, your fans got to get involved. I'm gonna tell you something else that nobody's really mentioning, but we gotta. A lot of these fighters, y'all are not headliners. That's number one. A lot of you fighters are not headliners. Y'all should be co-mains, or y'all should be the first fight coming on TV. But like Cobra, it's no reason Chris Cobra should have been a headline fight. Okay. None of his fights should have been headline fights. Andy Ruiz should not be a headliner, because you got to fight with AJ. Cool, you lost. You're not a headliner. You got all these fighters. Uncle Ruiz, I love you. You one of my favorite heavyweights. You're not a headliner. It's a lot of you fighters that are not headliners that should not be running your cards. I can understand you got you got fighters like Devin Haney. He's a headliner, but to be honest with you, he needs to be on the co-main, but because of what he's doing on his social media, he deserves to have that headline spot. But if he goes up on the co-main of somebody like Earl Spence, somebody like an Anthony Joshua or Canelo, when he does become a co-main, his numbers going to be astronomical. They're going to be better. Then you can start setting him up for them future pay-per-view fights. See, a lot of these promoters don't know how to set up their undercards. Don King gave you niggas the blueprint on how to put together a fucking fight card, but nobody's following it, because you got people like the PBC throwing these pay-per-views at people. Now look at the Zone. The Zone that said, oh, well, fuck, we couldn't do right. Now we want to do a pay-per-view model, and watch. The Zone is going to be the first television to go away. Mm-hmm. Fox is almost out the door too. But the Zone is fucking themselves. You already fucked yourself with your people where they couldn't get the fights. Then you raised the price up on the fights. Now you're charging the people that subscribe to you pay-per-view fight numbers. They finna be gone. The only people who's had the best, and I really hate to say it, Top Rank has had the best fight cards, period. And I don't even like Top Rank. But they've had the best fight cards because Bob Arum follows the Don King blueprint. Putting fighters where they belong.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man, we got to go and get out of here, man. I just looked at the time, man. Hey, man, salute to the family. Salute for everybody for falling through. And then to be honest with y'all, man, my brother Red ain't said nothing. Red, you still there?
Yeah. I mean, I'm on the same sentiments as La D, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the sanctioning bodies for me. And I don't see change. I don't think the fans gonna change them. I think when they realize they get more money together than they do working apart and against each other, then it'll all work out. The shit kind of like college football to me, Junior. You know what I'm saying? All 4 bowls was 4 bowls, and they was making bread. But when they said, yo, we could have a playoff and do it like this, and now everybody together, the best playing the best is no more that bullshit. Everybody making more money, everybody win. So, once they realize there's more money with each other than it is doing it on their own, creating them old fuck ass belts and shit, things might work out better.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. Lala D said, she said, we'll have 4 of our own sanctioning bodies. Fuck the F the WBC, F WBA, F WBO, FIBF, and the F stands for fuck. Ooh, I love it when you talk dirty, Lala D. Yeah. Hey, man, man, I get it. And the salute to the brother Calvin Johnson said, I think Haney is the main event, though, fam, high key. I think Devin Haney is the main event, but I think he never had that catapult, though. You understand what I'm saying? I think what my brother was saying, what Stay Ready was saying, was he needed that catapult. You know what I'm saying? You think about Canelo, what catapulted Canelo's career? People think that his fight versus Floyd Mayweather was what catapulted his career, and that's not facts. He was on like 3, or he was on like I know a cool like 3 of Floyd's undercards. You feel me? He was on the undercards, and then he ended up getting a fight versus Floyd, and so on and so forth. And I think that imagine if Devin Haney was the co-main event on the Canelo undercard. You feel me? Imagine that. Imagine if he was the co-main event on a if they had I don't know who they got over there, the Anthony Joshua versus whoever, Anthony Joshua versus Usyk. Imagine him being on the undercard for that. You feel me? Like, it's just like, I understand, but I think he would, it's not a bad look for him, especially a high magnitude undercard. You feel me? So, but anyway, man, thank y'all so much, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is more boxing talk than I can actually stand. I'm dizzy. I need to go lay down. I need some milk. Salute to the family. Thank y'all so much, man. This is Junior the Truth signing off from the Smoke City MobCast, man. We really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. Salute to the entire family. Salute to everybody who fell through. Excuse me. Be sure to go join the website, www.ldbcsports.com. Go join the website, become an official documented member of the family, man. This is Junior the Truth signing off, man. I'm a high-born player, man. If you don't, signing off for the Smoke City MobCast, brought to you by the LDBC. And never mind who you thought we was. It's the LDBC.